What's up, guys? I'm back for another video. As y'all know, this is actually, I think it's week 4. Yeah, I think it's week 4. Making this video on Friday. Friday, June 8th, I think. July 8th. So basically, I'm gonna go over everything I've done the past week. I've actually wrote it down and everything, but I'm not gonna go read over it because I think writing it down helped it implant it in my memory, so I can go off of it. Sunday I want to work with my dad. Not much for me to do. Because he does landscaping and stuff like that. But he was like the one up in the tree in the bucket truck cutting on the branches. All we had to do was take the branches like somewhere else. That's pretty much it. I stayed out of the danger because I didn't have no helmet on. Right, so I did what I could. After that, I got paid decent. I went Monday. Monday was no work because of July 4th, right? Yeah, I think it was July 4th. Monday was July 4th, so there was no work. I was in my girl's house for most of it, Then she had to go to work. So first I wanted to drop off her mom, at the job because they work at the same place. First I wanted to drop her off, and then I went to my girlfriend and took her back home because I was invited to my family's cookout, or a family cookout, right? But the thing is, she couldn't go because she had to work like literally an hour or so. So I just left it there, and she just took a taxi or something to work. I was at the family cookout. The food was good. It was good. Yeah, it was totally good. Smacks, the meat and stuff like that, the tortillas and shit like that. But I stayed mostly inside because I didn't like the mosquitoes biting me, and I don't like the heat and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Probably wasn't fat, but I just stayed inside in my mom's bed, just watching TV or on my phone. I actually fell asleep for I don't know how long, but I fell asleep because I was tired. After that, I was trying to see the fireworks with my girl, but I left the house too late, and she works at a restaurant, right? So when I was trying to get in there to go sit with her, right, there was hella traffic in Baltimore, hella traffic. Like a 10-minute drive turned into a half an hour, bro. No, not even an hour drive, bro. And it was difficult to get to her. I was in the car. First mistake. I've never been in here before. That was the first mistake. Second mistake. No, when I finally got to where I was supposed to get to, it was packed, and everybody was walking back. The shit was over. I did it too late. My girl was still working, so I wouldn't have seen it with her anyways. Yeah, I was destroyed. No, I was devastated because last year I was trying to watch it too, and we missed out on it as well. Turns out my mom actually got to see it. I didn't, which sucks booty cheeks. You see, we're gonna have next year, so that's what counts. On Tuesday, we were working. I was out in the field, selling up appointments for a quote or estimate, right? And I got one person, and it was before lunch because I usually don't get anybody before lunch. I usually get them after lunch, right? Somehow I don't know why, but I feel like after lunch my motivation goes down, which is not good. I gotta keep it at least the same, or just build discipline. You know what I mean? But the thing is that once we were done, right, I got one person, was able to sign them up. It would count as a follow-up, so hopefully he sat. I don't know if he did. If he sat, then I get paid, but if he didn't see it, then that's gonna be a problem. But I set him up. He said he had just bought the house 3 months ago. I'm like, yeah, bro. He was like, I'm trying to wait for somebody to, I'm just trying to wait for something to happen to it, storm damage or a tree falls on it. And he was like, yeah, that tree right there is the most likely one. I'm like, yeah, man, but it could take time. I'm just trying to get your estimate from, just so you know what you're looking at, He was like, yeah, I understand. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then I was able to sell it to him. And then the thing is that he had a girlfriend, right? And I didn't think his girlfriend was on the deed or whatever like that. But apparently she was, and that's what turned into a follow-up because he didn't want to set up an appointment for when both of them are together. He just wanted to set it for him, and that counts as follow-up. If they sat though, or if he sat, then it would count, right? Hopefully it did though. I don't know. And then Wednesday, I went to work. It started raining more. It started raining around 5. But that day, I did not do good at all. I had no motivation. I don't know what happened to me. It's just no motivation at all. Like, at all, man. No motivation at all. And I was trying to get motivated. And then, like, I texted my girl, and she's like, aren't you trying to be at the top? You gotta work your ass for that. And that motivated me a lot. But then it started raining. And then once we got out of the car, it was like 30 minutes left. We started knocking, nothing happened. And that's not my fault. I'm trying to be better. But first, I gotta, tell myself to be better, get disciplined on it first. But yeah, and then Thursday, I actually did not go to work. I had to take the day off because I'm sorry. What the fuck? I feel like I just saw something move outside my room. I don't like that. I believe in paranormal stuff, by the way. So that I did not like, but I'm gonna pretend like it was nothing. I'm just seeing stuff. But oh damn, I lost on Thursday. Oh yeah, Thursday. I had to call off because we had to go practice the venue for the quince that I'm in. I don't know if I told you already, but I'm in a quince because from my little cousin. And we went to train or practice on Thursday. It was like from 1 on sun, and I was like, there's no point in going back to work, so I had to cut off. And same thing today, which is Friday. But today was a photo shoot. It wasn't no practice, it was a photo shoot. But then it was from 1 to 5:30. So that's the hours I work. I'm not supposed to be out in the field, so it wasn't gonna work either way. And what happened today though? The photo shoot guy, he started telling being strict or whatever, and my tia or my cousin's mom, the quinceañera's mom, was ain't F with that, you know what I mean? And he was basically like, yeah, in the contract it says I was gonna make a slideshow, not project it on the day of, which is stupid. Like, slideshows are easy to make. Anybody can make a slideshow. A 13-year-old can make it easily. An 8th grader can make it easily. A 5th grader can make it easily. I was making slideshows when I was in 5th grade. Like, that's easy. Anybody can make a slideshow. You know what I mean? But when you want them with somebody to project that shit, and he was like, no, we can't do that because that means it takes somebody else to project them. Blah blah blah. Extra $200. I'm like, we ain't up with that. So we told him to get F off, get our money back, which we did. And at the end, we're gonna take our own pictures. I mean, we took our own pictures because we dressed up nice today. We took our own pictures with the phone, which is not the best quality, but it's still pictures. Like, it's not good pictures. It's still good pictures. It's just the quality won't be the best. Other than that, we gotta find somebody else for the quince, but it's whatever. It's like crazy, bro. And that was today. Saturday, I think I'm gonna go work with my dad. Hopefully, right? I don't know if I work with the company or not, but hopefully I work with my dad. Hopefully they'll extra ganas and I get some money, because that's what I need. I need cash. And I'm actually, I'm trying to look into different things to start because I do need extra cash. I need cash flow, increase my cash flow, and I want to get some assets. But first, I need to increase my income, and I don't have that. Like, either I gotta do good in sales. Next week, I gotta bust my ass off to get some good sales. Either do good in sales or find something else that I'm good at. Because I think I am good with sales. I'm good with talking to people. It's just the problem is that I don't push. I'm not persistent. I started being a little bit more persistent, and that's what's been getting me some sales. I'm started being more persistent, but the thing is that I'm not as persistent as I should be. I take like 3 objections, and I'm like, all right, yeah, you don't want it or whatever. But lately I've been like, yeah, man, I completely understand. I'll give them the first objection, be like, hey, I completely understand, but I see 2, not 3 active leaks. And I'll be like, yeah, man, I understand, but like I said, 2 active 3. I mean, like, yeah, like I said, 2 or 3 active leaks. Yeah, I completely understand, man. I know you don't have time, but it's gonna take 30 seconds of your time. Actually, I got an appointment to get to, but it's gonna be real quick. Come on. Sometimes they get out, most of the times they don't. So I have to close at the door and be like, yeah, man, I guess you don't see no water spots in your roof. And be like, no, it's not leaking. And be like, yeah, completely understand, man, but the damages we see, I see nail pops, deformed edges, granule loss. You know, that takes time. You know, 12, it can take 12 or even 18 months for the damages to leak through your attic and onto your ceiling, you know what I mean? By that time, it's hundreds, I mean, realistically, thousands of dollars in additional damage, you know? Yeah, I completely understand you're out of time and you gotta get back to work. Here's the card, though. These are all the damage I was talking about right now. And there's a number and a free estimate right there, you know what I mean? But, you know, this is something we usually charge a fee for, but we've been getting so many calls from your neighbors that we decided to waive a fee for the next couple of days. Yes, we could set you up for later tonight or tomorrow. That works better. Oh, yeah, I didn't say you're not interested, man. But like, what you say you work, right? You working right now? Wait, what you doing? Like software engineer. Oh, that's cool. I actually work as I was getting mechanical engineering, but you know, coding never my strong suit, and it's annoying, especially when you miss something like, and you look hours and hours, and it's like the most simplest thing you missed. Yeah, like you know what I mean? Yeah. It was like, yeah, he like he doesn't do that no more, you know. I just manage the people that actually write the code. I'm like, oh, that's cool. What you like? What are they coding though? It's like aviation, so airplanes and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, keep it safe, man. But out of curiosity, man, like, what do you have to lose? Like, we both see the damages because you know he told me that he already seen the damages. He was like trying to look for somebody, but not yet, right? Like, we both see the damages. I mean, like, I was about to show you the damages, and you already seen them yourself. I mean, like, out of curiosity, man, like, what do you have to lose? Like, we both see the damages. I mean, my project manager's gonna come out here, you know, he's gonna explain to you, like, he's gonna go set the inspection, and if it turns out it's not as bad as we thought, you know, you get peace of mind. But if it turns out to be worse than what we thought, I mean, you got a free estimate, and you also know how urgent the situation is, you know. With that said, we could set you up for later tonight, you know, or tomorrow, and bam, that's how I got him. And he was trying to dodge it, because he told me, he was like, yeah, man, I was trying to dodge you. I'm like, hey, they're boosting my ego for sure. I actually got two that day, but the first one I got also kind of follow up. I think I said that last video or something like that. Because it was from like last week, not this week. And the paycheck for this week wasn't bad, but that's from last week's work. So you know, I do need to start doing better because I'm trying to see that $800 paychecks, you know, $1,000 paychecks, trying to get them in my bank account for sure. So my goals for next week is to get at least 3 sales throughout the week. At least 3 sales throughout the week. I usually get 2, at least 3 sales throughout the week, and you know, get at least $700 paycheck. You know, with the income tax and stuff like that, it's probably gonna come out like around 500, 600. So at least a 700 to 800 paycheck next week, though. So I mean, next week's paycheck gonna be ass because this week I did terrible. Only worked 2 days and only got 1 sale. So next week is like be ass, you know. But the week after that, hopefully I get a good paycheck. You know, my goal is three sales. You know, get a good paycheck and start looking for hustles, side hustles, or anything to give me extra money. Start looking into insurance or something like that. That's what I gotta do, man. All right, peace out. Take care.